The audience.
To Harp and Words with Andy Gowan and Eileen O'Toole. And for the first performance, we are going to do a small unassuming recitation and harping to none other than John Lennon's A Spaniard in the Work and the short story Snore Wife and the Seven Dwarfs.
I forgot how it goes.
Something like that. Hi-yo, hi-yo.
That's it, thanks. Well rehearsed, you can tell.
Once upon a time, in a Disney, not very far away, say 300 years ago if you like, there lived, in a sneaky forest, several dwarfs, or kittens, all named Sneezy, Grumpy, Sneaky, Dog, Smirky, Olus, Derek, and Wimpy. Anyway, they all dug about in a diamond mine, which was rich beyond caprice. When they came home from a wink, they would sing a little song, just like the ordinary winkers do. That song went, yo-ho, yo-ho, it's off to wink we go. Which was silly, really, considering they were coming home. Or perhaps there was some slight housework to be done. One day, however, they, dwarfs, arrived home at a Protestant 6 o'clock. Who did they find? But only Snore Wife, asleep in Grumpety's bed. He didn't seem to mind. Somebody's been eating my porridge! Screamed Wimpy, who was wearing a light blue pullover. Meanwhile, in a castle, not so mile away, a woman is longing in her daily mirror, shouting, "Mirror, mirror on the wood! Who is the fairy in the land?" Which doesn't even rhyme. "Costello!" answers the mirror. "Creature Mary!" stuttered the woman, who appeared to be a witch, or a queen, or an acorn. "She's been talking about mirror again, father," said Mr. Craddock. "I just saw her talking to that mirror again." Father Craddock turns slowly from the book that he was eating and exclaims that it's only a phase she's going through and they're all the same at that age. "But I don't like it one tit," says Mr. Craddock. Father Craddock turns slowly from the book that he was eating and explains that she doesn't have to like it, and promptly sets fire to the elephant. "Sick to death of them elephants I am," said Father Craddock. "Sick to death of them elephants eating them all over the place." Meanwhile, back at the house of the several dwarfs, Snore Wife has become a firm favorite.
That's the wrong country.
Especially with her helping arm, always brushing away the little droppings. "Good old Snore Wife," the old sage. "Good old Snore Wife, she's our favorite." "And I like you too," said Snore Wife. "I like you all. Well, they're all dwarfs." All of a sudden, without warping, they heard a voice continually screaming and scratching about apples for sale. "No apples for old! Buy these nice little apples!" For Christ's sakes. Grumpy ants quickly and turning Snoopy says, "Why?" And they all look at him. A few days later, the same woman comes hooting up with the apples for sale with a rather more firm approach, saying, "These apples are definitely for sale." Snore Wife, whose curiosity is aroused, promptly sticks her head out of the window and buys them. Which didn't help the trade gap at all. Little didgeridoo that it was parsoned with deathly snickers.
Oh, my part.
The old woman, who was the wickeder queen, cackled away back to the castle, laughing fit to bust.
Thanks.
Anyway, the handsome prince,
Oh, Prince music.
who was really Mr. Craddock in disguise, found out and promptly ate up the queen and smashed the mirror. He then travelled to the house of the Seven Dwarfs and began to live with them. He didn't marry Snore Wife on account of his health, what with her being poisoned and all. But they did come to an agreement, much to the disgust of Sneezy, Grumpy, Sneaky, Dog, Smirky, Otis, Derek, and Wilkie. They all lived happily ever after. They didn't buy a new mirror. They sang a happy song, and they lived in the forest until they died, which some of them did, quite naturally enough.